facility. Truly, Heidelin's powers are far beyond anything I could have imagined. Now that she doesn't have to deal with the brands anymore, does that mean she's much stronger now? I thank you for affording me this short reprieve.
It is we who should thank you. The records stored here are nothing short of extraordinary. There is much we could learn of Zodiac and his imprisonment, but perhaps you could offer us more focused guidance. Pray, tell us of the calamity that came before and comes now again.
Ooh, yay. An ad. I'll wait for you. That's an odd name. I'm not sure how long the ads are going to be. I forgot what I set them to. Ooh, nice. My second cup of coffee is still cold. I don't wonder if I should continue or if I should wait. I like the look of the Heidelin. Well, the star. I'll just continue. Long before the Great Sundering, there was but a single word, Etherius. Eries. One day, from within the earth, a terrible cry issued forth, affecting profound change in all manner of life. We were not exempt. Our creation magics ran rampant, giving shape and form to thoughts of hopelessness and despair. Imagine being godlike beings with creation magics and then suddenly losing control and your worst nightmares come to life. It just sounds terrible. At first, the phenomena was limited to a single region, but quickly, so very quickly, it spread and engulfed the whole of the Tsar.
Were the ancients ever able to deduce its source?
I blamed the bunnies on the moon. They were not. However, the convocation struck upon a method to predict where next the corruption would manifest. Was that the device? This is pretty cool. The etheric energies which flow through all of creation in the form of various currents. The currents which course through the land and seas. Those which flow through the very air. And those of a celestial nature which encompass both our star and this moon.
Celestial currents. I cannot say I am familiar with the concept.
Well, now you are. Well, now you know it exists. Nor would I expect you to be. Few scholars of our time knew of their existence. Their invaluable knowledge helped us to better understand the nature of the calamity. Knowing about celestial, ethereal currents helped you understand the calamity? Could the cause of it be from not from the planet? Like the terrestrial ones of earth and air, the celestial currents from a vast network, but the ethereal distribution is not consistent. The convocation soon realized that the inciting incidents occurred in regions where the flow was weakest. Correlation without clear cause. Ultimately, nevertheless, on closer study, a stagnancy of ether was observed in nearby currents.
And so they sought a means to harness the forces of darkness, of activity and growth. Thus was Zodiac conceived.
Oh, that makes sense.
No less a power than a god's could set right the laws of nature and quicken the flow of ether within the star.
Precisely. With the advent of Zodiac, our end was averted.
Emmett Selk claimed that those who summoned Hydaelyn did so because they saw Zodiac's power as a threat. Is that true?
I do want to know why they summoned Hydaelyn. Like, I don't remember them giving any clear reason. Indeed, there was a faction opposed to Zodiac's creation, but the aim was never to unmake him. They understood the continued preservation of the natural order was dependent on his very existence. Until we could identify and address the underlying cause of the final days, he would need remain, for his departure would set in motion those apocalyptic forces once more. Hydaelyn recognized this as well, and so rather than destroy, she sundered Zodiac herself and the star into lesser reflections, that she might confine him in this place. Wait, she sundered herself too? I thought she was whole this whole time. So she sat shattered too. Then what she told me in the ethereal sea was false. That the two once dwelled as one until Zodiac grew hungry for power, upsetting the balance betwixt them? Not quite a lie, though rather a gross embellishment. But knowing what you know now, you must surely realize why she might opt to obfuscate and mislead. Even more reason for me not to trust her. Hydaelyn and Zodiac are both constructs of man, approximations of perfection limited by our own imperfections. Zodiac was, without question, the more powerful of the two, having been born from the sacrifice of half of Aetherius' population. So Aetherius was the name of the star before it was named Hydaelyn. Thus was it necessary for Hydaelyn to commit herself wholly to his defeat. Still more effort was needed to confine him. Maintaining the brands taxed her greatly. With what power? With power she dared spare, she cried out to any who might listen, and offered her blessings to those who heeded her call. The blessing of light? Though it was likely within her power to do so, I believe she did not wish to speak of Aetherius and her history. Like Zodiac, Hydaelyn's purpose is a reflection of her creators. They wish to look to the future and not linger in a prison of the past.
The Ascians set in motion 7 rejoinings before we came to oppose them. How many more worlds would have been lost had we not placed our faith in her?
I don't trust her.
How many more souls living in the present would have been snuffed out for the sake of those long dead?
Well, in light of recent events, I see no reason to doubt your words.
Yeah, but think about this, Ishtala. If Hydaelyn never shattered the star into reflections, those people wouldn't have died anyway.
And even if Hydaelyn is not a god in truth, if Minfilia believes that we should trust in her plans, then I choose to do just that. Which brings me to a rather important question.
What would that question be, Thancred?
Let's suppose we try but fail to stop this second coming of the final days. Should the source fall, what will become of the other worlds?
That's a good point. What will become of the remaining shards? The nomenclature is more fitting than you know. Bring ruin to the source, and its reflections will share in its fate. Oh, I can see it in his face. He's thinking about Reen on the first. What's the shaking for? Ah, it is ready. This way, if you would be so kind. So what's ready? What's that? A beautiful sight, is it not?
Yes, but what is it?
Hydaelyn knew better than any that her power was not absolute. Indeed, she has ever struggled to hold Zodiac and his faithful at bay. She feared the worst and so made preparations. In the event of his demise, there would be a contingency. The moon is more than a prison. It is a vessel capable of bearing the people of Aetherius to safe harbor. Are you saying it can be used like evacuating the star? You need not go far to find its pilots, in fact. I should be happy to take you to them. And fulfill my final duty as Watcher in the Dark. So we plan on evacuating the planet. From the sounds of it. And I assume the pilots are the bunny people. Let's see. Let's look at the scythe. Bismuth War Scythe. I thought I got this one already. Could have sworn this is the one I already had. Let me look. Oh no, the other one is Imperial Magitech one. Okay. Ishtola? It may be true, but others will struggle to believe it. I can scarcely believe it myself. The moon is a ship? Well, now I've heard everything. I should very much like to hear more of this extraordinary story. Helping hands. The time has come for you to be on your way. The crater at the heart of Mare Lamentorium where Zodiac was imprisoned is not so easily traversed, however. Let us call upon Argos, the familiar whom you met earlier. He should have no trouble bearing you across. Oh, it's the dog. The dog's named Argos. I like the name. As Hydaelyn created me as the Goaler, so too did she create Argos as the guard. It is his nature to appear when needed, and yet he is nowhere to be found. Strange, mayhap the imbalancing of ether has affected him. Let us make for the crushing brand, and attempt to call upon him there. You need but recall the path you walked with Argos before, and you will find your way. If he labors in service to Hydaelyn's plan, I see no reason to do as he not to do as he suggests. Shall we make for this crushing brand then? Of course. But you are going to take the stairs. I'm just going to jump down. Okay. Need to get over here. Doge. Yes. Gotta go find the Doge. Do I have a Doge mount? No, I do not. Okay, good. I remembered where it was. I wonder if the Charlayans, what were they called? The Forum? I wonder if the Forum knows about the moon stuff. I think I'm going the right way. Yeah, I'm going the right way. What level quests are these? It's 84. This feels so much like the final, like it's supposed to be the final few quests, but it's not. It's not even halfway. There they are. With a little preparation, it might be possible to traverse the gap on foot. Then again, it would be a long, long way down if one should slip. Perhaps another time. So close and yet so far. Does not the harsh terrain remind you of somewhere we've been before? The Dravonian Forelands? Aye. A place that rejects the intrusion of outsiders, where solitude reigns supreme. At the very least, it sounds suitable for Zodiark's prison. Naught could prepare me for the boundless beauty of Aetherius, shining, shimmering amidst a sea of stars. A blue sapphire, and but one of countless other jewels brimming with life, no doubt. It is pretty. The place we seek is just ahead at the Chlorophosgrot. You see, Arcus cannot manifest without sufficient concentrations of ambient ether. You would be hard-pressed to find a greater confluence than inside this cavern. Follow me. Weeper. No, Weeper, I'm not going to deal with you. Leave me alone, Weepers. Good. You're checking out these things? The entire cave is thrumming with ambient ether. Alas, any further analysis will have to wait. Curious, this place doth call to mind Plaini, home of the Numo. The guard of Zodiark's prison, eh? Blood-red eyes, slavering raw, and built like a behemoth, I'd imagine? Let's hope he's friendly. Oh, you're dead wrong that he looks like that. Yes, here will do nicely. The lunar spongoi draw ether from the ground, which is then dispersed in the air. At present, however, the ambient energies are not quite sufficient for Argus to manifest. Might you be willing to spare some of your own to help the spongei along? Sure. Argus manifests in a flash. He seemed glad to see you again. The most fascinating creation of Heidelin's. Would you not agree? Should the need arise, he is even able to create reflections of himself on a whim. Though I assure you, it was no reflection which accompanied you earlier to the brand. No, Argus was quite eager to be at your side then, as he is now, it seems. I cannot recall when last he showed such an affinity for anyone. Indeed, I thought him more likely to shy away from you and your companions. Perhaps it was more than a sense of duty that compelled him to aid you before. As for your companions... Unexpected, but greatly appreciated. I believe we are all ready. Then let us return outside that you may cross the chasm. Okay. Need to go out. Your destination is the structure there across the Cradle of Darkness. But climb onto Argus's back and he will take care of the rest. Once you arrive, it should not take long to find the ship's crew. The facility is designed to rouse them from their slumber in the event of Zodiarc's destruction. Heed their counsel. Together you may guide the star and its people to a kinder fate. This is where we part ways, but know that I shall ever be watching and praying for your success. I was expecting something a little more intimidating and less man's best friend. To whom would Adel entrust the command of so grand a vessel, I wonder? Our ally's assurance notwithstanding, we cannot be certain what awaits us on the other side, so perhaps it would be best if we did not all go at once. I propose the two of us cross first while Thancred and Urianger wait here. Yes, let's do that. Onward. A malefic ether yet permeates from the crater, remnants of Zodiarc most like. Ooh, what's that? Just a little further. This structure is enormous, though that is hardly surprising given the size of the average Amarotine. Apologies for the wait. Right then, let us head inside and... Oh? Most intriguing, a means by which he conserveth energy mayhap? Well, I certainly wouldn't want him to blink out of existence on our account, helpful as he's been. Thank you, Argus. We'll take things from here. Argos, I mean. If Argos is to remain without, let us not keep him waiting over long. Does this door just open? Oh, it does. This is pretty impressive. Wait, is that the Aetherite? I think that's the Aetherite. I want to go get it. Oh wait, that's the Aetherite down there. I was hoping it would be that big thing right there. Its scale is reminiscent of Amarat, or rather the replica we visited on the first. Truly a marvel beyond description. Ooh, ominous music.